All right, I understand we have a new player keen to try a game of Faro. Well, go ahead and have a seat. What do you mean your back is to the door? Well, that's no big deal. It's the only seat that's left. If you want to play, that's the seat for you. Oh, ain't no use worrying about something like that. We haven't had anything like that happen here in a while. I mean, God, what was that? Tuesday? What's today? Thursday? Yeah, it's been a while. Well, go ahead and have a seat. Now, if it's all right with you fine folk, I'd like to play a game of cards. All right. Got the deck here. All right, let's burn the soda. And hope you're all ready for a trip down Tiger Alley. Let's get some bets on the table and get this game started. We don't have our usual coffin driver. The proprietor here is trying to cut back on payroll costs on the off days, so I'll be doing the case keeping for this game. And don't be getting on my case about keeping an honest count. Might get fearsome. Alright, let's get some bets, folks. Let's get this game of Pharaoh started. Alright, bets are in. Card for the banker, an 8. A card for the player, a queen. No one bet the 8. Will stand and payout for the queen. Red 8 and a black queen. Okay, let's see some bets on our next deal. Alright, all bets are in. For the banker, an 8. For the player, a 7. No bets on the 8 or 7. Can keep those chips, my friends. Had a red 7 and a black 8. Alright, folks, make your bets. Make those bets. Okay, all bets in. Let's go ahead and deal some cards. 8 for the banker. The card anglaise for the player, the 4. I see no bets on the 8 or the 4. Hold on to those chips, fellas. I encourage you to bet larger amounts in these upcoming hands if you want a chance at winning some money. Alright, so let's see. We got a red 8 and a red 4. Okay, please make your bets now. Okay, all bets in, folks. It is time to deal. See what we have for the banker. Banker has a 9. Player has a 5. Take this bet from the 9. Coming back to the house. No bets on the 5. Oh, a 9 of diamonds. and a 5 of hearts. Alright, go ahead and ante up. Let's see what you got here. Alright, do I have all the bets? Let's keep this game moving. Okay. For the banker, an ace. For the player, 2. I'll be collecting those from the ace. No player bets on the 2. An ace of clubs and a 2 of hearts. Okay, let's get a new round of betting going. Let's get some chips on the board, folks. Do I have all bets at this time? Alright. Okay, a little more action on the table. Let's steal our cards, starting with Banco, a 4, and the English card for the player, a 7. No bets on the 4, and no bets on the 7. 4 of spades and a 7 of hearts. Alright, let's keep that action going. Alright, we have a high card bet here. All bets are in and ready to deal. 10 for the banker, no luck for the house. And a 6 for the player. Alright, we have some winners at the table. And the player card was lower than the high card bet, so the house will collect on that bet as well. Alright, we had a 10 of hearts and a 6 of spades. Alright, let's get some bets going here. If all bets are in, very well. Banker with the jack. Player has a 2. Bets on the jack will come to the bank, as will the high card bet. Alright, so jack of diamonds and a 2 of diamonds. Alright, let's see where we're putting those bets. Put some bets down. Alright, with all bets in, let's turn to the deal. We have a 6 for the banker and a jack for the player. I see no bets on the 6 or the jack. 6 of hearts, jack of clubs. Alright, keep those bets coming. Let's keep this game moving along. Okay, we have a coppered bet on the 9. High card bet, any other bets? Then let's steal some cards. I have an 8 for the banker and a king for the player. I'm not involved, so king pays out, and the high card bet will also pay out. Alright, 8 of clubs, king of hearts, first king on the board. Any additional bets? Then let's deal some cards. Start with the banker. 10 for the banker, a lucrative turn of events. And a 6 for the player. I will be collecting those bets on the 10. And no players bet on the 6. Gives us a 10 of clubs and the 6 of clubs. Please make your bets for our next deal. Let's keep things moving here. Put some money down. Alright, if all bets are in, let's go ahead and deal. Ace for the banker. And a 10 for the player. Alright, so a very foolish person has made a dead bet on the 8. None available. That will belong to the banker. And the house will also take the bet on the ace. No bets on the 10. High card bets. Ace low 10 winning that high card for the player. Right. With an ace of diamonds and a 10 of spades. Let's put those chips down on cards you think will be drawn. Alright, with all bets in, let's deal some cards. The banker with a 3. And the player with a queen. Alright, so let's collect money that is due for these bets on the 3. And I did have a player bet on the queen, which will pay out for you. Alright, so 3 of spades and a queen of spades. Place your bets. Let's get some bets on the board. Do I have all bets at this point? Alright, looking good. Let's deal some cards. A jack for the banker and a 10 for the player. Go ahead and grab that. And there were no player bets on the 10. Okay, so we have jack of spades and a 10 of diamonds. It's getting good, folks, so let's keep those chips coming. Okay, high card bet, coppered bet on the 5, bets on the 7, queen, and king. Let me deal some cards. Jack for the banker and ace for the player. No bets on jack or ace, and the high card bet is lost. Jack of hearts, ace of spades. Everyone finished? Could stand to see a few more chips on the board. Alright, let's deal some cards. 6 for the banker and king for the player. No bets on the 6. No bets on the king. Player king over the banker 6 for the high card bet. 6 of diamonds, and a king of diamonds. Let's get bets in now. Keep those bets coming. And with all bets in, let's draw some cards. Ace for the banker. And a 5 for the player. No bets on the 5, no bets on the ace. Ace of hearts, 5 of clubs. The action is getting good, my friends. Alright, I see some chips on the board here. Any other bets? Okay, time to deal some cards then. 7 for the bank. Love to see that. And a 2 for the player. Coppered bet on the queen, not in play. Take the bets on the 7, as well as the bets on high card. 2 of spades, 7 of clubs. Alright, we are getting down to it. Let's see those bets. Alright, with all bets in, copper on the king, queen for the banker card, and 3 for the player card, which means we have some winners. And no bets on the queen, king not in play here. Queen of diamonds, 3 of hearts. Alright, are we happy with our bets? Then let's deal. 3 for the banker, and for the player, a king. That's going to be a win for the king. Banker will collect on the 3 and pay out on the king. Alright, 3 of clubs and a king of spades. And of course a dead bet on the jack. Let's get those bets in. Alright, with all bets in, let's see what the cards have to say about the matter. 2 for the banker, and a 5 for the player. So with our 2, the bank will collect. I do have a player bet on the 5, but it has been so wisely coppered that that becomes the banker card, and I will go ahead and collect those chips. Thank you for playing. Right. And of course the 5 beats the 2 for a payout on the high card bet. 2 of clubs and a 5 of diamonds. Alright, let's get some new bets on the board. With all bets in, let's deal some cards. 7 for the banker, and 9 for the player. Go ahead and take that 7 for that bet. And we've got some winners on the 9. And 9 beats the 7 for the high card bet. Getting cleaned out here. 7 of spades, 9 of spades. Let's do it. King for the banker. Coppered bet for a very lucky player over there. And the 4 for the player. For the king, we have a coppered bet, so that's a winner. And for the 4, we've got 2 winners. There we are. King of clubs, 4 of clubs. All right, let's get some new bets down. You're leaving us? You're doing pretty well. Sure you don't want to keep playing? All right. Well, then I hope we see you again soon. Have yourself a fine afternoon. All right, let's get some bets on the board here.